Hello, welcome to Me and My Golf TV. We're your coaches Andy and Pierce, and it is time for the Impact Show. Again, it's Monday and we're here on a different location. We're here at the Kingdom at headquarters of TaylorMade here in Carlsbad, California, and we're answering more questions, Pierce. Make sure you guys post yours down below and we'll choose a winner for next week. Now, Neil McRae has posted his and he says, can you give me some drills talking about being able to separate the lower body from the upper body during the downswing? Yeah. And this is an interesting question because a lot of the best players in the world do this and a lot of amateurs struggle with this. So we're going to explain why it's so important today. We're going to show you some great drills that you can do, maybe even with another sport, that can help you create this better downswing sequence. So Pierce, first of all, you've got a new driver, which is nice, isn't it?
I'm excited to do this video today because I've got my new M1 driver. Very nice.
Brilliant.
Looking forward
so
to using that.
See, hopefully, if we can maybe gain you some extra yards.
I hope so.
But really, the guys at home, we want to improve and get them some extra yards. Now, talk about, first of all, what is Neil asking about? What is this disassociation and how can it help?
Okay, so disassociation is the ability to get your lower body moving in one direction whilst your upper body is either staying still or even going in the other direction. So basically what this looks like in a golf swing, there's a couple of main problems that we see. So if we get to the top of the backswing in our transition, so the transition is the bit between the backswing and the downswing, we'll see someone who can't disassociate their upper and lower body, Andy, they'll often do this. So they spin their hips, but also they spin their torso. And you can see what's happening to the club here. It's coming back very much outside on the way down. My weight is on my back foot, and that club path is almost certainly going to be to the left. And we see big high slices as a result. Another one that we see is when someone can shift their weight towards the target, but they can't disassociate their upper body. Their upper body comes in like so. You can see my spine angle leaning towards the target. That means that attack angle is going to be very steep coming down to the golf ball, causing you to lose optimization when it comes to your tee shots. So the best players in the world, Andy, which I think will be your next question, what they're very good at doing is getting to the top of their backswing. And actually before they get to the top of their backswing, their transition, the lower body starts going even before the hands get to the top, and then the upper body is delayed. It's delayed, it's delayed. And then the upper body comes in as a result of the lower body eventually pulling it through. And you can see now it's a lot shallower on the way down, so my attack angle is going to be a lot better. My club path is often a lot better as well. Obviously, they're the best players in the world. They're going to have good numbers.
Yeah, so definitely. So it's not only an impact on power because of this sort of stretch that we get, but also the delivery of the club coming on a good angle, but also a good path, which is so important to, as you mentioned, to optimize the distance. So what we're going to do, first of all, if anybody comes to us, we always screen them. We want to see if they have the ability to separate their lower body from their upper body. So Pierce, talk us through this one.
Feeling a bit stiff this morning, Andy. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, golf club across your shoulders, going into golf posture. Now, what we want you to do is rotate your lower body from side to side without the club and without the upper body moving. So you can see when I'm doing this, this upper body is staying quite still. Often we see people, by the way, we want you to do this now, so get up and have a go at this yourself. So what we see often people, when they're doing this, is that they move their lower body and their upper body goes with it. So that is not disassociating, that is disassociating. And you can see by doing this, if I can get to the top and get that lower body going, that's where the power is going to come from. That's where the good delivery is going to come from.
Brilliant. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, so make sure you have a go at that and check it out in the mirror. You'll see maybe some interesting moves. So having said that, Pierce, that's the test that we do with our students to see if they can do that. But what we're going to do now is have a go. Maybe we're going to test your skills on another sport. If I have your driver, we're going to test your skills on another sport, because this is a great way to actually get the idea and the concept of being able to actually get this disassociation. Great way to train it, isn't it, Pierce?
Baseball bat, courtesy of Tyler out of the offices here at TaylorMade. So the best baseball hitters in the world have an amazing disassociation between their lower and upper body. And I think you're going to test me that now, aren't you, really?
See if you can hit this. And we're going to show the guys at home how this would look in terms of the sequence.
So what we're looking for here is that the lower body will go first, and then obviously the upper body comes in afterwards. So Andy?
I'm going to get in here and throw it to you. Yeah. Okay.
I was good at rounders, but I don't think I've ever played baseball before. All right, here we go.
Do it the first time, Pierce. There we go. So you can see there, during that slow-mo, you can see there how that lower body really separates and starts that downswing. And like you say, I know there's some pieces of equipment you can get where the ball is stationary to make it a little bit easier. Pierce was hitting a moving ball there, so you did quite well there, Pierce.
I was waiting for you to say, well done. It took a long time, come on.
But you can see there how that lower body is key to be able to actually start that sequence, and the baseball players obviously get that, don't they? So Baseball. We obviously want to do some golf though, don't we?
So do a drill which is relative to the golf club as well, and hitting the golf ball if we can. We always want to hit the golf ball whenever we can. So actually we're going to do the same thing, except the ball's going to be on the tee and Andy's not going to throw it at me. So we're just going to get you to set up, set the club here, and then from there you are literally just going to hit it. Now you're not after loads of distance here, but you give it a good old whack when you're hitting it. But what we're after is, often when we video people, in fact I say often, all the time when we video people doing this, they don't just swing down and hit it, or they don't just move their body first. What they do is they move their upper body back, almost create another little mini backswing. As they do that, the lower body goes, and then they create the power. So you watch this.
So this almost forces you to get that sort of separation, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Again, so watch this in slow-mo, you'll see this separation again. So it's not the best of shots, it's loads of power, very low, difficult to get a beautiful ball flight on that, but I got great separation in that shot.
It's a good feeling of that, isn't it then? Like you say, you can take that then to the shot. So all we want to do now is, I'll tee this up for you, Piers.
It's going to go a little bit higher, I think. Yeah.
Is create now that same feeling, but obviously a bigger wind up in the backswing.
Yeah, so we've got Trackman down there. Let's get some numbers on this one. So I feel like I can move now, Andy. I feel like I can move. All right, so again, this is something I do naturally anyway, so this should be okay. But look at this separation again. That's a good hit.
A real nice shot there, Piers.
Good. Oh, nice.
Still in the air, that one, isn't it? Let's have a look. So on that one, let's just have a look at some of the numbers on that as well, because that was a good hit there. So your attack angle there was plus 1.1, so you were hitting slightly on the up, which is good. The path was 1.6 to the right, which is nice, so for slightly to the right. Total carry there, you must have got lucky on that one, Piers. 294.7, 315 total. But look at the speed on that one.
That's interesting, yeah.
Your speed there was 119.2 mile an hour. What have you had for breakfast this morning?
3 mile per hour faster than what I do now. We're not saying that this will suddenly make you swing 3 miles per hour faster, but I'm obviously warming myself up there, Andy.
Yeah, the ball speed was good there. So you can see how important that is for the best players in the world to do that. So hopefully now you've got an understanding of, look, separating that lower body from the upper body is a real good thing to do. You've got some baseball things to do there if you've got a baseball at home, but certainly give that drill a go. That's going to make a big difference, just creating that feeling for you as well. So make sure you post your questions, guys, down below again for next week. We'll choose a winner. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to allow you to see videos like this every single week, plus the videos we've done on this trip.
Yes, definitely. If you really want to improve your distance with the driver, make sure you check out our 5-part video series. Go long, click the link in the corner. It'll take you straight to it. Thanks for watching.